your clients to take care of themselves, to set their priorities, put their family time, put their health first. Are you having any health issues, Coach Brubaker?
I'm not having health issues so much as I'm seeing some red flags and want to be proactive. It's interesting. I was down in Boston a couple of weeks ago, and I was talking with country music star Wheeler Walker Jr. Now, his music's probably not for everybody. Some would call it comedy. But after the interview, and the mic's off, and we're talking about being an entrepreneur, which at the end of the day, you're a musician, you're an author, you sell insurance or real estate, you're self-employed. And, the tour schedule for him, probably very similar to the schedule we all keep. And he just said, like, the creative process and touring takes a toll. And he commented to me that, he's doing it differently this year because last year, at the end of his tour, he started to experience chest pains. Thought he was having a heart attack. The guy drove himself to the ER and literally left his car running in a parking garage, forgot where he even parked it or how he got to the hospital. But he thought he was having a heart attack. The doctor's diagnosis was not heart attack, but long-term fatigue. So as Wheeler is telling me all these symptoms, I started, shy of chest pains, which I haven't had chest pains. I came to the realization, like, every single one of those symptoms is something I'm experiencing: headaches, poor sleep, weight loss, then weight gain, some malaise, just not real jazzed up or excited about things on a day-to-day basis sometimes. So, like, that was the red flag for me. Like, I need to pause and can check myself before I wreck myself.
Right.
Reference there. But I think that if anything you just heard sounds remotely familiar to any of you listening, I'd encourage you to set things up in your business so you can take a mini sabbatical. It doesn't have to be a month. It could be a couple weeks, but set things up, get things automated so you can just rest, relax, and recharge, because we all go 100 miles an hour working, on our business and in our business to a detriment sometimes.
Sure. John, let me ask you this. I mean, we've covered the front side of it where the symptoms are obvious and or at least apparent. What are you doing now during this sabbatical that it re-energizes you? Are you spending more time with the kids? Are you reading books? Are you going fishing? What's helping?
I got a personal trainer. I'm going to the gym. I'm on a regular schedule, 8 a.m. workouts each day. And that's probably the only thing, that and like what time I wake up and what time I go to bed are really the only things I have scheduled, because I want to have the freedom and the flexibility to just kick back and do what I want. After we're done here, I'm going to go over to my daughter's field hockey game. It starts in a little while, and enjoy that. And if I were traveling, if I were working, I wouldn't have the opportunity to go do that. Cook breakfast for my wife and kids in the morning, that kind of stuff. But
how busy was your schedule? How many things did you have to cancel, or how many people did you have to reach out to, Coach Brew, and say, nope, we're gonna put this off for a month?
Yeah, I pushed back a few speaking engagements. My coaching clients have been incredibly understanding. I keep just a handful of them. Kind of given my travel schedule, it's hard to keep more than half a dozen clients one-on-one coaching. But just
John, I'm sorry to interrupt you, brother. There, we got to go to a quick commercial break. So hang on there. We'll hold you through, and we'll get the other side of that right on the other side of these messages, folks. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tassi and Eric Raymer helping you get your business right.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
The Dow picked up 63, the S&P 4, Both are new all-time highs. The Nasdaq added 6, but no record there. Northrop Grumman's buying Orbital for $8 billion so it can sell its missiles and rockets to the Defense Department. Shares of Chipotle down 4% because customers gave a thumbs down to its new queso cheese topping on social media. Shares of Rite Aid up 4% today. Walgreens said it would make more concessions to the FTC so it could buy 2,000 Rite Aid stores. GM workers in Ontario, Canada are on strike. That's where they make the Chevy Equinox. The workers' contract expired. They say they want a new one that would stop their jobs from going to Mexico. And Rolling Stone magazine is for sale after 50 years. Count your pennies, though. Experts say the magazine could bring in $80 million when it is sold. Chuck Kamlick, CNBC.
Katie?
Business never takes a break. Neither do we. So take Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM with you with our brand new mobile app. Stay up to the minute with breaking news, market strategies, current trends, and more wherever you are with live streaming. Listen to your favorite Money Talk shows whenever you want, on demand. It's like a personal advisor in your pocket. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Download the brand new Money Talk app on iTunes or the Google Play Store, or at moneytalk1690.com.
Get total freedom in your life safely and quickly. Build wealth and passive income so you never worry about working till you drop, losing your job, or retiring in poverty. Hi, I'm Steve Davis, an investor in thousands of units over the years. Now it's your turn. Del Walmsley has been my mentor for nearly 25 years, and he's taught over 100,000 people just like you the principles of financial freedom through live one-on-one mentoring at Lifestyles Unlimited and his national radio show. I'm excited to tell you about the real estate workshop that changed my life. The workshop gets you on the inside of what we do and what we believe and unlocks the 5 ways we make money in real estate. Just like your personal trainer, Lifestyles Unlimited will motivate, encourage, and teach you so you can get in the best financial shape of your life. Call 866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com. That's 5wayswemakemoney.com to register for the workshop that will change your life and let you stop worrying about working till you drop, losing your job, or retiring in poverty.
KRKS and Ministry Architecture are proud to present Joel C. Rosenberg, author of New York Times bestsellers and nationally acclaimed speaker, at Calvary, South Denver, in Littleton on Saturday, September 30th from 7 to 9:15. Joel's topic, Brace for Impact, the latest threats from radical Islam, Russia, and North Korea. A question and answer session with Joel will follow the presentation. Joel Rosenberg has worked with some of the world's most influential leaders in business, politics, and media. He will share firsthand observations on current events. Joel will be speaking in support of Ministry Architecture, a nonprofit offering no-fee architectural services to ministries in developing countries. There'll be testimonies on how God is blessing foreign nations through the ministry. Plan to attend Saturday, September 30th, 7 o'clock at Calvary, South Denver. Doors open at 6:15. For more information and to register, visit ministryarchitecture.com. Reserve your seats today at ministryarchitecture.com.
Now, here's Tim Fry, the movie guy, with the Denver Movie Minute.
In 1986, Stephen King created a generation of calrophobes, which was then cemented in 1990 when Tim Curry donned the white makeup and the big shoes of child-eating demon It for the seminal TV miniseries. It's been 27 years, and Pennywise has once again come out to play, and my, what a play date it is. It, Chapter 1, starring Bill Skarsgård, is first and foremost a horror film. The movie manages to be both terrifying and engrossing, and the fear never feels cheap. It is also a master class in the use of comedic relief to maintain long-term tension. The cast all turn in knockout performances, with each character having a convincing and effective arc, and Skarsgård makes Pennywise an excellent villain, whose evil madness earns the film its R rating. Playing in theaters everywhere, I'm giving It, Chapter 1, 4.5 out of 5 stars. I'm Tim Fry, the movie guy, and this has been the Denver Movie Minute.
Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Kitchens and Baths, Windows and Doors. Call us right now and jazz up your rooms in need. It's the season. Kitchens, baths, counters and floors, and even replacement windows and doors. You have our word, we'll treat you right at Done Right. 800-362-8370.
What if I could tell you when a tornado was going to strike? Of course, I can't. But shouldn't you be ready anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin' hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG. FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. You've had it, you're done, you're burned out, you just, well, you're not the only one, but our guest, John Brubaker, has a solution.
Well, he has decided he has been putting everything into his business, giving his career 100%, which means this last summer, he was only in the swimming pool one time. He's been speaking. Mm-hmm. He's been putting his family on hold. He's been putting all of his personal life on hold, which as entrepreneurs, we all risk this. And part of it is because we love what we do. We're so excited. We're so good at serving others that we forget to serve ourselves. And so we all got this letter from Coach Bru. I'm done. I quit. And for an entire month, he took everything off of his calendar. It is empty. He's even taken off his wristwatch until October 12th. Coach Bru, we're so excited that you are here just sharing this story and encouraging our listeners to take the time for themselves and to build some quality time into their lives. But here's something I want to question. I have to ask you, what kind of systems do you recommend that business owners can put in place so that it doesn't require 100% of their time? What are some things you can recommend?
I think the first thing you can do is you can have, you can dedicate the resources to have an admin assistant who can handle a lot of the busy work, emails, social media, anything you can have automated.
Yeah.
That's one area. And
go ahead, John.
And the other is just have some reciprocity. This is something that if you work, if realtors do this all the time in real estate, like someone in the office covers for another agent. If, they're out for the day or on vacation, they'll show their clients, another agent will show houses to their clients and vice versa. And really anyone could do that within reason. I cover for you for a week or two and you cover for me. Whether it's sharing a client or simply sharing some responsibilities.
Yeah, I like the idea of
creative.
Go ahead, brother. Sorry, there's a delay.
I think that if we get creative, there's always a solution.
All right. I think that, the idea of having those, having something you can hand off to somebody, right? Get an assistant or outsource. That's the other side of it. Outsource the things that you're doing that you really don't need to be doing anyways. Because John, I think that this taking off this month, I think that it's going to teach you something about the idea of being able to do this every year so that you can take that sabbatical, you're going to get addition by subtraction. When you leave and you regenerate and you spend that extra time, and I'm talking about an extended period of time, not a 1-week vacation. But when you do that, I suspect because this year you're doing it, you're going to find, the world didn't collapse. It's going to be all right. You're going to find that you'll actually be in a better place to serve your clients in better ways in a shorter amount of time. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. What's really interesting is I was doing some pleasure reading, but I was reading just about kind of learning how to schedule a vacation. And there's a ton of research that says it takes 8 days of time off at a minimum to start to relax and unwind from work.
Wow. 8 days. I knew it took at least 3, but 8. And so we're all taking these little quick weekends thinking it's making a difference. And you're telling us it's not?
It probably makes a difference, just like taking a little power nap makes a difference.
Oh.
But for extended rejuvenation, we need extended time.
I find no fault with that. That makes sense.
I was very taken with it. It's probably about 7 years ago, I think it was, that I took a summer off in order to be with my family. Coach Brew, a lot of the same motivation behind why you are taking it off. And people are very supportive. And here's the thing, if you don't set the boundaries for yourself, if you don't set your business up to take care of you, of course, everybody's going to be pulling at you. And then you're going to be frustrated because nobody's giving you the time that you didn't have the courage to take for yourself. Coach Brew, at the end of a month, what do you expect to feel? What do you expect to have change in your life?
I expect to feel kind of like I felt when I started my business 10 years ago. Just excited to jump out of bed and tackle the day. I expect to wake up refreshed and, not wake up tired after 8 hours of sleep. And I expect to be able to really have clearer boundaries, because when you're self-employed, and especially with, internet and technology the way it is today, you can work anytime, anywhere. And that usually turns into, for the entrepreneur, the small business owner, working all the time, everywhere. So one of the things I'd love to leave your listeners with is a little strategy. Have an administrative assistant change your social media passwords, maybe even your email password on Friday afternoon, so you don't have it all weekend, and then you get the new one from that person on Monday morning.
I'm going in. I'm breaking out in hives right now. Holy cow. John, let's not be crazy here, okay? Let's not throw the baby out of the bathwater.
I just jumped the shark. Sorry.
Actually, it's a good idea, because I know what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to say, make it so that you can't go back. Once you break that habit, then don't be an addict and go jonesing for it. Just sever the relationship for the time being, and have somebody that you trust do that. That makes sense, I guess. It's still hard to breathe.
Yeah, I think, work-life balance is more like work-life boundaries. And we just need to be able to create healthier boundaries for ourselves.
Well, I am so excited that you have set the way for all of us, paved the way for all of us to set that healthy boundary for ourselves. Put some systems and processes. Look at what you are doing every single day. Is it helping you to become a more successful you or a more tired you? And take the role of what Coach Brubaker did. Now, Coach Brew, I know you're not writing new newsletters during this time, but you do have an archive where people can come and get great information from you. Yes?
Absolutely. You can just go to coachbrew.com. My blog's there. All my books are online there as well. And I'm looking forward to actually writing about my time off after I come back, and we should probably talk about that next time.
I think the timing is just perfect for
Absolutely.
your sabbatical, that it kind of fits right in between your interview time. So we look forward to talking with you again next month. Coach Brew, I don't want to hear a lick from you until then.
I promise you won't. Thanks so much, guys.
All right, pal. That's our friend, Coach John Brubaker. Coach Brew, coachbrew.com, where you can check out his website, but don't expect a response anytime soon.
You know what? He took off his watch.
Yeah.
He emptied his calendar, and here's what I know about entrepreneurs. You set the boundaries and they respect them.
Sure.
You don't set them, there's nothing to respect.
You trample all over them because there's no indication.
So anytime we've taken time off, anytime we've taken a vacation, anytime we've just unplugged over a weekend, entrepreneurs, when they hear that that's what you're doing, I think they go, oh, really?
Right.
We're allowed to do that?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that too.
Yeah. That's, I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah, you can do that. We can all do that. But putting systems in place.
Yeah, I was in the same place that Brew was, several years ago, and hadn't taken a vacation in 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Had everybody telling me how unhealthy it was. I kept resisting, saying, I'm as healthy and happy as I can be. I love my job, and I do. But in the end, got me to the beach, and all of a sudden I realized what I had been missing. And there was a huge chunk of my life missing that only can be re-energized or rejuvenated by going to the beach. I mean, that's just
it's really interesting because my husband and I had decided, okay, we're going to take 4 vacations out of the year. You always take the one, right?
Right.
But we're going to bump this up heavy, right? The kids, we're in a season of life where the kids are kind of preoccupied, and we built this up. And this last year we said we were going to take 4. And when you go on vacation, people are like, yes, great, you're going on vacation. You go the second time. Oh, wow, yeah, you're going on vacation.
Wait a minute, you're going on vacation again?
Again? Yeah, the whole tone.
Do you ever work?
Shifts, yeah.
Yeah, it does. You know what? That's sour grapes. That's sour grapes. And I tell you this, don't ever let anybody destroy your attitude based on you doing what you believe in. That's good news. Good advice. All right, gang, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more positive business talk. Yes, indeed. Angel Tussie, Eric Raymer, helping you get your business right. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.